everybody. Welcome to Tone Wars Sunday night. It's the only night that we do this together. It's like part of my beginning mantra.
Sunday night edition.
Sunday night edition.
So, quick shout out to Philip Purist. I think, I don't know how to pronounce your last name, so my apologies, dude. But yes, thank you so much. So the last couple days he's been helping me upgrade the cameras and stuff like that down here. And I think I got my frame rate straightened out. There was a lot of different deep dives we had to do to get that fixed, and there was stuff that was way over my head, but it was stuff that he was really good at doing and helped me out with via the internet. You know, he's in Germany, so isn't the internet awesome? You can have somebody come tunnel in your computer from Germany and talk you through all this stuff. And so yeah, we shouldn't have any more issues with smearing when I move my hands, unless I do my super fast karate moves. Then of course that's gonna happen because I'm super fast. Yeah, we should be good. I'm looking at the monitor right now. Wow, everything looks so much better. It's been a lot of work, but we got it done, and there was some other stuff we did too. What was the other thing that we did? We did the cameras, and
I don't know if you color graded a little bit.
Yeah.
Fix the lighting a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. And I still got to get better lighting in here, but for what we have definitely done some fixes. And even today's video I released was a little dark compared to where we're at now. At the last minute, I called Phil and we fixed the lighting and stuff, or the shutter speed or whatever a little bit. There was another reason why I messaged him yesterday, and there was other things that we fixed, and I can't remember what they were.
He's in the chat. Maybe he'll just put it in there.
Yeah, I can't remember. Dude, my brain is scrambled eggs up there right now. I'm so fried. I can't even think straight, you know.
He has definitely not been himself.
Nope. So I'm a little fried, a little frazzled. So, but we'll...
definitely appreciate your help, though. Thank you.
Yeah. It's been a big help. So I'll just continue hopefully making some micro improvements down here after that. Oh, it was the ToneX stuff. Yeah, so I had a glitch with my software that he helped me fix. So thanks again for that too. So while I had him on the phone and he was tunneled in, he's like, "Well, is there anything else?" And we started talking about other things. He goes, "Well, let's fix it. I'm here. Let's do it." I'm like, "Okay." So yesterday was a pretty long. It was like 4 hours, I think, wasn't it, Phil? We were hanging out and you were doing your magic on all my stuff here. So it's yeah, I mean he's the one that should be frazzled, but for him it's probably a walk in the park. For me, it's rocket science. So I just do the stuff, you know. I'm not the tech guy here, but I am, but I'm the unqualified tech guy.
Yeah. Yep. Don't have the budget for a staff. You're gonna figure it out.
I barely make any money doing this, so.
Well, and the weather has not been cooperating this week either. It's been dismal and rainy and
yeah, a little
muddy.
bit. Yep, the trucks I wash are super splattery when I get there. I can't even tell what color the truck is. It's earth tones. It's brown. Kind of like your truck.
My truck, I live on a dirt road. Yep, it's always dirt colored.
Yep.
It's midnight blue. It's like a navy blue Durango, but it's always dirt colored. I don't know which one is mine. On the occasion that I do get a car wash and I park somewhere, I'm like, can't find my car.
Boop, boop. You're that lady out there in the parking lot looking for your vehicle.
It's true.
Yep, you got to remind yourself. Oh, that's right. It's midnight blue now. It's not it's not brown.
Right. All right. Well, let's say hi to some folks.
Let's do.
Tom F is here.
Hey, Tom. What's happening?
Oh, you know what else we forgot? It's Thanksgiving week.
Yes.
Pre-Thanksgiving. Hopefully, you guys have got your plans together and. Don't forget to set out your turkeys. It's time. Get them out of the freezer.
I got to do that tonight.
Put them in the fridge and yeah. Yeah.
Mine's in the fridge, but it's not really thawing the way I want it to. So I probably Yeah.
If you've got a significant other in your life, start cleaning the house for them. If they're the ones doing the cooking, just start picking things up.
Yeah, be good. Then they won't smack your hand when you reach in to get some.
That's right.
They'll remember, oh, that's right, you did clean. All right, go ahead. You get a couple, but after that, I'll start smacking.
Show them how grateful you are for all the hard work. Okay, back to the highs. Harley, man.
Hey.
You wanted the best, you got the best. The hottest live stream in the land. Tone Wars.
Well, thank you, sir.
Martin Hensley has joined us.
You should open with that. Hey, guys.
You wanted the best, you get the best. Yeah.
You should totally open with that. That's not egotistical at all. It's only cool when other people say it.
Ben Burnett, word up, players. He says Line 6 just settled the score with the biggest game changer in modern history. This is bigger than the Geneva Convention.
What's up, Ben? It is, dude. That EVH amp it sounds really good. By the way, I am playing a mystery rig tonight. I was talking to Chris Sobek the other day, and he suggested that. He's like, why don't you play like a mystery rig? That
so
way...
You're not telling them till the end?
Not till the end.
Okay.
Yep, so...
I don't even know.
She can see it, but she doesn't know what it is. Well, you kind of do. But you... yeah, so anyways, I'll be...
I'm going to look.
Not going to look?
No, I said, now I'm going to look.
Oh, you are, huh?
Okay.
So...
okay, there it is. That's where it is.
That's where it is. I was trying to fool you. Look at my smeary hands. No, so I'll be playing that, and we thought that would be a cool idea because that way people can judge on how it sounds by how it sounds, not like the
ideal thing.
Yeah, well, you have that bias.
Prejudged bias.
Yeah, exactly. It's not there, so you're just gonna. It either sounds good or it doesn't.
Chris is here.
There he is. Yes. What's up, Phil?
Martin Hensley is talking to Ben. Vox Pathfinder's here.
Hey, what's up, Dan?
Flux, hello. Go Tone Wars. Still waiting on the QC update coming before the end of November. Is the mystery rig the Purple Nightmare? Looking to get one in 2025.
I could have put that up there just to throw you guys off, so you never know.
Well, let's see. Nobody's guessed it yet. Right. Vince Salutari, hello.
Hey, what's up, Vince?
Says he can't wait for the Wicked Shred tonight. Can you fan me?
Yeah, yes, maybe I need to turn it. I do. I need to turn it.
Let's see. Pit Press says super smooth 60 FPSs. Frames per second, is that what it is?
Yeah, we're at 60 FPS now, and
nice.
we have everything. There was a lot of other things that were wrong that Philip found and we fixed, and it was like...
It's nice when you have somebody that knows what they're doing.
Yep. Well, I appreciate professionals because I'm a professional. I'm obviously not a professional camera guy or tech guy. I know enough to get myself in trouble, but that's it, you know. But I'm a professional pressure washing guy, and I do know the value of what I do for a living, just like I understand the value of what Phil does for a living.
I'm finally getting to the crowd out there like, wow, it's so clear.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot better, right?
Flux says, Jarrod, can't wait to visit the Line 6 booth with you guys at NAMM this year. I'll bring the magnifying glass so we can see it. When we ask about a capture device, the Yamaha rep look lost.
What's going on, man? Yeah, it would be fun. I can't wait to as well. I can't wait to just get there and just...
Put the plane right behind you.
Yeah, I do not like flying, guys.
He is really, really bad. The last time we went, you were fine going to California.
Yeah.
Our flight from California to Michigan, the whole thing was turbulence.
Yeah, it was all turbulence.
Oh, up, down. I don't have a problem flying,
Jitters.
and I was just nauseous and shaken up by the end.
It was jitters. And it was a red eye, too, so we got home...
We had no sleep.
5 in the morning, getting our bags, getting in the car, driving an hour and a half home. And then that's when they had the construction on the freeway, and it was down to 1 lane, and we're like, you know, I was just beside myself. I was so done.
You swore you'd never do it again, and here we go.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm never doing this crap again. Seriously, guys, like, put me on a plane. It's the same as putting me in a tub full of tarantulas. It's the same thing. I hate it. I want to swear so bad. Fill in the blank. I effing hate it. I hate it.
Well, there's this new drink that you're going to try, though, right? What was it? You calm?
Yeah.
Something or another.
We saw it on Facebook.
Let me see what it's called.
I'm going to try it. Or I'll just get the Dramamine, the drowsy stuff. And then my poor brother's got to pick us up at the airport. And it's a 2-hour drive for him because he doesn't live in L.A. He lives in, where does he live? What's the name of his city?
Starts with an F, I thought.
Yeah, I forget, but
I'll look.
yeah, he's 2 hours from there, so
Fallbrook.
he's Fallbrook, yeah.
Fallbrook.
He lives in Fallbrook, California, so he's got to pick us up, and he's like, "Is there any way you can land somewhere else in Cali?" You know,
It's like for an extra $400.
yeah, for $400 more, we can land closer to his house, and I'm like, "Sorry, bro, but I can't," you know. So we're gonna stay at his place, and.
Come on. I'm
yeah,
trying to find
he's
what
got
that
a
stuff's
beautiful house out there, and
you relax. The letter U and then relax.
yeah, I can't. Yeah, so I'll either have that or Dramamine this time because I don't even want to know what's going on. I just want to wake up when we get there, you know. So.
All right, CS is putting up his tree.
Oh man, what's up, Chris?
I'll be doing that the day after Thanksgiving.
Dude, Chris's basement. I saw pictures of it. Did you see those pictures yet?
I don't know if I did. Was it today?
Yesterday.
I don't
Dude,
think I did.
glorious. His basement. That's the ultimate man cave.
Nice.
And he had a lady paint it, and she helped him pick the colors. And you know how it is. You got to have a woman there to help you kind of coordinate things.
You got to listen to the woman that's
Yep.
there to help you coordinate.
Because if you don't, a couple months later, you're going to be like, you know, and they're going to be like, yeah, finish the sentence. I'm all ears.
Right.
Let me finish it for you. You should have went with, yeah, you should have. Mm-hmm. But you had to be a man about it, didn't you? Well, now you're being a man about it and admitting you're wrong. So I guess we'll give you credit for that. You get a cookie.
A cookie.
It's stupid.
All right, where did I leave off? Yes, Pipris says, "You're welcome, man. Glad I could help." And it looks amazing.
It does. I'm looking at the monitor right now, and it already looks better. It's more clear. The frame rate's better. I mean, it's just all better.
Steve-O is here.
Hey, what's up, Steve-O?
Flux says, "You guys look 3D. It's really clear."
Good.
Sweet.
It was worth it.
Tom F, wait, you're clear. Pipris says it's working well on his end. He had one small glitch once, but everything's great.
Sweet.
Snakebite is here.
Hey, what's up, Snakebite?
Sal and Bergia, your audio is cutting in and out.
It is?
Uh-oh.
Weird.
Pipris says, guys, leave your feedback if you're having any issues so we can sort them out in the near future. I have no audio cuts on my end, but I noticed this down so we can tackle this soon. Noted it down so we can tackle it soon.
All right, cool. The audio we didn't touch. I don't remember touching the audio, but...
Close your app and log back in to get rid of the audio issues from Box Pathfinder. Tom says his audio sounds good. Snakebite 5x5 here.
5 out of 5.
Oh, okay. Flux is talking to Bev. Scott Wiley says, "Hey Jarrod, as a man with all the amps, what would stack well with the typical 5150 type sound in your opinion?"
What would stack well with it? Like in a mix, or like, you know, pair it with it, or add to your collection? I just need a little more information so I can advise properly.
Okay. Martin Hensley, did we get any snow? We did. We had a little bit of snow this past week.
We had a dusting.
A little smattering.
Yeah, there's little flakes flying around.
But it was enough to call it the first snow for sure.
Really? You think so?
Well, see, when you get up at noon, it's half gone.
Yeah. Well,
when I'm up in the morning with the kids and the dog.
look at her poking fun at me. Well, when you're up half the night trying to get things done and fixed and figured out in your studio, you tend to sleep in a little bit, especially if you do it after washing 42 nasty-ass trucks. So touche, sleepy butt.
Let's see. Dean Harkness, bourbon and pineapple smoked ham is coming Thursday.
Oh.
And no, it's not a damn spiral cut. Doing a turkey too, but I'm excited about that. That sounds amazing.
That does sound really good.
Bourbon and pineapple smoked ham. Ooh. So do you put the bourbon and the pineapple in the smoker, or do you marinate the ham in the bourbon and the pineapple juice, or what are you doing, Dean?
I think you drink the bourbon while you're prepping the
You
ham.
can drink it too. Drink the bourbon, take a bite of ham. Right?
One for me, one for the ham.
Yeah, Dean,
Either
you're going
way.
to have to expand on that, man. Let's see. Tom F. is not talking to me. Yeah, Vox Pathfinder. I thought you weren't doing NAM again. That's what he said. But
That's what I said, but I got a lot of manufacturers that we've been talking, and they're like, we really want to meet you guys, you know? So I'm like, I guess we got to go. I mean, that's really what it is for us YouTubers. Because, I mean, obviously we want to go and see all the stuff and get the footage, which is a lot of work, by the way. It's a shit ton of work getting this footage and weaving through everybody, and she's got to film and like people walking in front of her, and we got to, you know, it's a lot of work, but we do it. And then we also have to meet the guys, you know, because it's a lot easier to work with people regarding gear demos and and stuff like that when they met you, hung out with you, got to know you, had some FaceTime with you. You're not just some guy on YouTube. Now you're a person to them, and it's just easier. So a lot of them they were just like, yeah, I'd like to meet you so we can talk about doing stuff. And I get it. You're going to send me a $4,000 amp, and we've never met. You know, I totally understand where they're coming from. So it's just part of the thing, and I had to just, you know, realize that part of my job now is flying on airplanes, which I hate doing. But
breathe.
yeah,
Take a breath.
but I just got to do it. Got to grow up, I
Flex
guess.
says, Jarrod, I'm going to give you a mild California cookie for your flight home. California cookie.
I know what that is. I'll be drooling on myself. This is great.
Dory McMahon says, Jeff and I wish you both a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Right
Thank
back
you
to
very
you.
much.
Yeah, right back to
Indy
you.
is with us.
Who is?
Indy.
Oh, what's up, man?
Philip Major, you rock. Thank you.
You
I
rock.
try. Joe Stopp is here. He says 8K
Hey.
looks cool.
What's up, Joe?
Martin Hensley looks great. Joe Stopp says his audio is good. Dory says audio is good. Let's see. Dean Harkness, Tone Wars. If you don't get a woman's touch with painting, your man cave turns out like a strip bar. He is not wrong.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
You have girls come over, you're like, yeah, this is my lair. And they're like, I'm getting stripper vibes. Well, there's a pole there. Like, I'm leaving. Yeah.
Get a woman's touch.
Yeah, you definitely need a woman's touch with stuff like that, because, man, us guys, the stuff that we think is cool.
Do you remember the couch incident?
Oh yeah. Okay, so I went to the store. Was it Gardner White?
Probably, yeah, I think it was Gardner White. It was like, what, 10 years ago?
Something like
8
that.
years?
Yeah, several years ago.
Yeah, 8 to 10.
So I go into Gardner White, and I'm like looking around for a couch, you know, and I was like, oh, this one's great. And you know how it is in the store. It's a huge store.
Yeah.
And it was a kick-ass couch. It was really cool, you know, had the cup holders and was it like a suede leather kind of thing?
The faux suede yeah.
leather.
Did it have the footstools?
No, it had the kick up, you know, whatever, the recliners.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, the reclining, and it's just, you know, the remote cubby, you know, the whole thing. And it was glorious. I loved it. And they were like, yeah, this thing's built like a brick shit house, blah, blah, blah. And it's on sale. We're trying to get, you know, so it was like normally way more. It was like way off on the price. So I'm like, yeah, I'll just take that. And then, you know, the delivery drivers show it, and I'll never forget the look on his face. He walks in, and he's like, so where you want us to put it? I'm like, right here. And he just kind of gave me one of those, what? Like,
Okay.
Yeah, I said, do you think it'll fit? He's like, well, we can, we'll get it in here, but the rest of it's up to you, man. And then she comes over a couple days later. She's like, holy crap.
Welcome to my couch.
Yeah, your couch
what it
is your
was.
living room now.
Welcome to my couch.
It was this giant sectional. It was so big.
So big and so bad.
I had to take the corner piece out so we could get out the one side.
Because he's got this open kind of concept.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the dining room and the kitchen.
Otherwise, you had to walk all the way around. And I'm like, what have I done?
Oh.
Why didn't you check with me? I'm like,
yeah.
You know, and that's how it is too. Like when us guys get married, you know, that she moves in and she's like, "What's this?" "Oh, that's my And like when you go to work, all this shit's gonna disappear.
You're gonna come home to a brand new house.
Like, where's my old nasty hat? Oh, it's in the burn pile, and I burned it. You know, you got sweat rings on it. Like, really? I'm not going to stand next to you wearing that crap.
Goodness.
And we're going to take you shopping, too. You know? You're not wearing that shirt anymore.
Little projects.
What, I just married Bob Vila, and I'm this old house? Like, that's what it is.
This old couch.
When we come back, he's going to have a new pair of shoes.
You did too.
Yeah, I did.
Anthony Bidet says you're going to buy the Mesa Mark II C Plus reissue, and what are your thoughts on the release?
I almost did a video on that, but I've been busy with other things. But as far as I'm concerned, because I've seen a lot of back and forth on the release, I've seen people like, why are they even doing this? It's a cash grab, and I think it's dumb. And then I've seen other people think, you know, it's a cool idea. I think it's a great idea because there's a ton of people who want that nostalgic stuff, and you can't get it anymore unless you buy some old beat up, raggedy used one that you don't even know what condition it really is in until you get it. Or even if it's mint, it's still like, it's going to be so expensive. You know, it's going to be like $8,000. And so I think it's a great idea. I really do. Because like I said, there's plenty of people who want them. And people have been begging for it for years. Every time Randall Smith was out in public, I mean, Randall Smith did a thing here at Motor City Guitar 4 or 5 years ago. And that was one of the questions he got. When you guys going to do any reissues? And Randall was just like, I don't do reissues. It's just not something that I do. But he's like, we're always looking forward. But now that Randall's kind of stepped away for the most part, all the other people are like, let's do those reissues. Because people want them. So they're doing them, and I think it's a great idea. I really freaking do. So congrats to everyone who's getting one. I think you guys are, I mean, what a great time to be into gear, you know? I mean, because, see, back in the 80s, we didn't really know how good we had it when we had those amps. We were like, oh, it's cool, it's a Mark, you know, but now with the nostalgia and the history, it's like we should have appreciated that more, and now we get a chance to actually do that. So I think it's a great idea.
Let's see. Scott Wiley, when I mean stack, I do indeed mean in a mix for, say, quad tracking or just layering tones for thickness. So
with the initial question was with an EVH, right?
I gotta scroll back up there. Stack wall with a typical 5150 type sound, in your opinion.
Okay, so if you watch my video of Night Terrors, I stacked the Mesobarba Trinity, which is kind of like their take on a Soldano SLO, with my red channel on my EVH Stealth 100, and I thought the blend was amazing. Even Glenn Fricker was like, dude, where did you get that guitar tone? That is amazing. When he reviewed my video, he was like, that guitar tone is sick. And so what I do is I try to take an amp that has like the 5150 Stealth with a lot of edge and aggression, and I'll pair it with something that's a little rounder on the top end but a little thicker, and you get that best of both worlds. You know what I mean? You don't want to stack two super aggressive amps together because it's, I don't know, it's just too much, you know? It's kind of like cake with Coca-Cola. Like, that's gross. But cake and coffee, they kind of oppose each other a little bit, so there's that bittersweet thing. So I think always go for a cake and coffee thing with your amps, and you'll get the best sounding stuff.
Pitpris says, short feedback to reassure. There's not a single audio glitch on my end for 15 minutes when somebody mentioned audio issues. 2 tiny video lags for a second or so until it catched back one. So all good.
Thank you. That could be just the internet. So thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Martin Hensley says, Cleveland got hammered with snow.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Pitpris, in Germany where I live, we had last weekend 40 centimeters of snow. Nice for exactly 3 seconds, and then it was annoying. I hear you on that. I do like winter. I like looking at winter, but I don't like driving in winter.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a pretty aggressive driver. I have 0 patience, and I'm in a hurry, and I'm a pretty aggressive driver until it snows, and then I drive like like an 80-year-old.
Yeah, a little granny.
Yeah.
She puts on her granny pants. Oh, it's so slippery out. Right back to spring, though. Get out of my way.
So true. I nearly ran somebody off the road Thursday or Friday anyway. They were going 35 miles an hour in a 50-mile-an-hour zone for no reason. There were no cars around, not bad weather, and I was talking to him on the phone, and suddenly I'm like, get out of the phone! Like, it started beeping. I'm like, what are we doing?
Suddenly I pictured her with a giant Boss Hog cigar hanging out of her mouth. What are you doing? Get out of the road, you prick.
Seriously, if you cannot drive the speed limit, get off the road.
Get off the roads.
Off the road.
Get out of here.
Oh, Dean says you make a glaze with it. All right. So pineapple
nice.
bourbon glaze.
Sounds good, dude.
Tom F., when are you doing the ToneX capture release from your last video about the update you dropped today?
ToneX capture release. Oh, you mean of the Revv? I mean, I can do that. So, like, this is what I've been thinking about doing. And you know what? I was in such a hurry getting that video done. I forgot to mention this in the video, but I'm going to release a whole bunch of boosted captures for the ToneX 1 because I think the product's selling like hotcakes and everybody wants boosted captures because of the way it's set up. So I'll make a bunch of boosted captures for you guys, and then I'll upload them to the website so you can just use them because they come out amazing. So I got no problem doing them. So I'll make a capture pack for you very soon.
Martin Hensley, what was the news, Jarrod? Online question marks. I think maybe he forgot the 6 on line 6. Did you have news about line 6?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Ronnie K is with us.
What's up, Ronnie?
Fox Pathfinder doesn't think that flying on planes is so bad, but the airplane food will kill you.
Oh, we don't eat on the plane. It's a 4-hour flight, so 4.5.
Yeah. Let's see. Indy says, I'm having a nice glass of Chianti and
some fava beans.
and considered to eat a smoked Russian on the side.
Nice.
A smoked Russian.
Ooh, yes.
Not a smoked Russian, but a smoked Russian.
Nice.
Let's see. Hey, honey. Let me introduce you to Tom F. It's funny my wife doesn't do that to me. Am I broken? Oh, maybe you don't need help. Maybe you have good taste.
Maybe you good, man. But most of us guys, we need a lot of help. We think we're so cool because we landed her, right? But she's just like, I mean, I see potential. Your potential's what landed me, but not really what you are is what landed me.
I heard that somewhere. Honestly,
really?
What you said, women fall in love with potential and men fall in love with them as they are.
Yeah,
women
they do.
As they are. Yeah.
They do. You're right. Because that's why women are always trying to fix us. As soon as we get married, and we're always like, but you fell in love with me because of who I am. No, because of who I think you will be.
Could be.
Yeah, or could be, or should be, or whatever, and we're just like, well, I like you the way you are. And I think there's conflict there because we're like, well, I'm not trying to fix you. Well, it's like, well, because you like her the way she is. You don't care. But
it's
the
not
women
that she
see...
doesn't like you, but you see the potential. And I could help here just with this little tweak. And you
like
would
this nasty old hat. And your stupid tennis shoes. And your dumb outfits.
I wonder, where did I hear that? Women fall in love with the potential, but the men fall in love.
It's
just
true, though.
The way that they are. Yeah.
It's true. It really is, you know. So let your wife fix you up or your girlfriend fix you up. And if your girlfriend's fixing you up, that means she's planning on marrying you because she wants to make sure
She's trying to get it right.
before I move in, I want new floors. I want the paint. I want, you know, I want to see if you're willing to do that. And if you're not, I don't know if I'm going to move in. And I'm talking metaphorically here with you, you know. Right?
Steve Sheen says, I want a Mark II C Plus with 2 high gain channels, 2
Hell yeah.
EQs, and a little extra cane.
Well, it looks like you want the JP. I mean, I think, again, I think it's a great idea.
Hi,
Yeah, hello,
Hi,
by the
Steve
way.
Sheen
And look,
Jordan,
I'm not
who's probably
smearing
there.
when I'm waving. But I think it's a great idea that they're doing it. But for my ideal amp, as far as the marks are concerned, I like the JP because it has exactly what Steve said. You know, it's got the 2 high gain channels. I got an amazing clean channel. I got plenty of gain. If I don't want to use a boost, I don't have to. I could dial it in however I want. I got separate EQs for each channel. I have MIDI. I have, you know, I mean, there's just all kinds of hidden secrets in it. And John still tweaks his amp. He'll go on tour and do an album, and then the next album he'll go in there and start fiddling with stuff. And well, here's my settings now that I like, you know. So he's always finding little tone secrets in that amp. So
Jeff Hirschberg is here. He says he's
What's
really
up?
enjoying the small rig demos.
oh, thank you. I got more coming, you know. And if you want to get some of the pedal boards that I'm using for those demos, chadboston.com. He sells those pedal boards, and they're awesome.
Dean Harkness says 100%. She sent me a pic from 10 years ago, and I said, damn, I loved that shirt I was wearing. She got rid of it, didn't she?
She got rid of it. That was probably what the picture was for. Here's your before. We'll take some afters later, and I won't even tell you.
I do it with my kids, too. They come home with stuff, and I think it's stupid. I do the laundry, so I'm like, yeah, that's out.
Remember my hat?
I took all of my daughter. She'll buy these little crop tops that
Yeah.
now she's old enough, like she can have a choice. But when she was like 13 and 14,
You're like, nope.
no, I do the laundry and chuck them out. No inappropriate tops for you.
Nope. Remember my hat?
I do remember you.
I had this stupid hat that she hated. It was gray. It was one of those, what's that company with the workout crap? Whatever. I always forget the name of it.
I can't remember.
But
It was like a 10-gallon hat.
Yeah,
it
it was
like
really
a trucker hat
tall,
or something. It was dumb.
and she hated it. And then one day I was like, where's my hat? And then like a couple months later, she's like, I took that thing home, and halfway home, I freaking chucked it out the window.
It's off. It's gone.
Like,
It's gone with the wind.
okay.
It was embarrassing. I didn't want to be seen.
Anytime we went out somewhere and I was wearing it, she'd be like, you got another hat you can wear?
Let's see.
There's a rip in it.
Scott Wiley says, by the way, I remember talking about the boosted captures on the Nano Cortex. I did a couple at the studio. I can't believe how close it sounds to my actual rig. What a wild time to play music.
Oh, they're great. The boosted captures on the Nano and Quad Cortex and on the ToneX are amazing. I have no problem with them at all. When I had the Kemper and did them with that, I was like, yuck.
Jim Simmons found another great tone for my modelers. I turned off the power amp and amp sims in my Marshall Code 25, but the cab sims were on, and turned off cab sims on my modelers. Sounds better than a FRFR.
Oh, nice. Yep. You always turn off your cab sim when you're going through a power amp. Otherwise, it sounds really weird.
Thunderfoot Power.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, Jarrod, do you think that DI with an IR sound better on ToneX, or complete amp and cab capture sound better?
DI with an IR or what?
DI with an IR sound better on ToneX, or complete amp and cab captures sound better?
It depends. Like I for the most part play full studio captures because I like my cabs. I like how I mic them. I know how to mic a cab. I know where to put the mics and everything, and I think they come out phenomenal. Other people like DIs with impulse responses because they like whatever impulse responses that they like. So it really is a matter of taste. But for me, if I'm making my own captures, I always go with the studio ones because what I said earlier, I know how to mic a cab and I know what mics I like and what the placement is. And I mean, there's a sweet spot. And really what it is, you find the sweet spot, you put it there, and it's holy ground. You don't ever move it because why would you? Anything else is degrading from that. And a lot of IRs that are out there right now, and it's been the truth for years, they're overly processed. There's so much EQing done to these things, you have no idea. You know, so these guys will mic the cab before they run the little thing through it to make the IR. But there's a ton of EQ, there's dips and all kinds of things they're cutting out. And they're like, ooh, let's make it mix ready. And it's like, dude, you're sucking all the life out of this thing. Most of us guitar players, when we're playing, we're not in a studio playing guitar. We're just playing in our room and just enjoying ourselves. What do we need mix ready shit for? Bullshit, you know? And the other thing is, if you go to a studio or a stage and the engineer says, do you got mix ready stuff? Fire him immediately, because that's the guy that's like, he's an idiot, you know? You don't want mix ready stuff. It's his job to make it mix ready once he has the whole band in the mix and knows what to cut and what to enhance so that it'll fit in the mix properly. That's how do you do that beforehand? It's like going to Gordon Ramsay with pre-seasoned food and saying, can you just heat it up for me? He would drop kick you out of his kitchen. But why? Because he knows how to season your food. It's the same thing. So that's why I like full studio captures for myself, because everything I do here in the studio, I know, like I said, I trust what I'm doing and I know they sound good. So, but to each their own.
Chris says, if you want to commit to a tone, then just go complete studio and then blend nice mics, and it allows you to make awesome blends instead of using a single IR.
Yep, you can do that too.
Thunderfoot Power says, I noticed that the complete capture is a lot louder, or I have to adjust the volume of the IR.
It depends, yeah, because IRs have their own volume too, so you have to adjust that sometimes.
Well, we're caught up. Why don't you play something on
so
the mystery rig?
Let's play the mystery rig right now. I'll do a couple riffs for you on a couple of the different settings I have on it, and then I'll play a couple mixes for you as well. Hey,
we're back.
turn off that noisy fan for a minute. There you go. Now
All
you
of
can
the
have
noises.
unbiased opinions on how it
Yep.
sounds. Whatever
I'm gonna
you
figure it
think.
out.
Whatever you think. I'll reveal it later.
Let's see. Okay, Thunderfoot Power said, thank you. Can you fan me?
Seriously? You want me to turn it back on?
Yeah.
All right.
Indy, Jarrod, what's your favorite amp, cab, and speakers?
Oh, well, cabin speakers, definitely the Mesa 212 with vintage 30s. I've never played a better cab, but I haven't played all the cabs. I want to try an Engel cab because I heard those are amazing. I heard KSR cabs are amazing, so I wouldn't mind trying those. But so far, that's my favorite cab. No matter what cab I get, I always kind of I'll play through that for a while, but then I'm like, I'll go back to the Mesa cab and go, oh yeah, that's it right there. I just love that cab so much. Amps, that's a daily thing, man.
Flux says the mystery rig Fender toy machine.
Fender toy machine. Well, we will find out, sir. We will find out. I won't reveal it until the end. Even if people guess it right, and I'm not saying that's the right guess, but I'm just saying I'll reveal it at the end because I want to see what people think.
Yeah.
The toy machine. That's funny.
Thunderfoot Power says, I say it's an old Line 6 HD 147.
Wouldn't that be something, huh? Get one of those down here and make it sound amazing.
Chris
Never know.
Gonzalez says he's sorry he's late. Work held him up.
Hey.
Just don't let it happen again.
Yeah, man. Quit your job, dude. This is
Sheesh.
so important.
Martin Hensley, it's the new Prime Flux, the mystery rig.
Ah, the new Prime Flux.
Diablo Verolf. Diablo Verolf. I'm trying to make the last name.
Pronounce it right.
Verolf.
Verolf.
Did I do that right?
Oh,
Anyway, Diablo. Give us a review of the ML Damon 60 IR pack. It sounds pretty sick.
I'll have to look into that.
The little I've heard. Would love your opinion.
I'll see what I can. Can you screenshot that, please?
Yes, I shall.
So much praise. Thank you.
Tom F. He's playing the Hello Kitty Fuzzbug.
All right, that's it. That's the one.
Martin Hensley's gotta go. Bye.
All
Have a good
right.
night. Have a great
Thanks
week.
for hanging, dude.
Chris Gonzalez sounds like the Driftwood Purple Nightmare. It has a unique sizzle on the high end, like it wants to clip, but cooks.
But cooks.
Steve-O says that's a Boss Metal Zone.
Yeah, it plugs straight into my interface. Boy, wouldn't that sound amazing?
Chris Gonzalez says the trick question is, what platform of capture is he using? My money is on the dime head. Riff says, bravo.
Thank you.
Steve Arton sounds pretty good, but not my favorite. Headrush, maybe? Tony Krozik
know.
sounds nasty. Awesome, Jared.
Sounds nasty. Thanks, Tony.
Yeah. Sorry. It jumped on me. Let's see.
I'm all about the
Burnett.
nasty tones.
Tone Wars. Is this the new EVH amp in the Helix? Helix into the PA50 from KSR is my bet.
That's
Ooh,
your
he
bet.
gave you the whole, like, chain there.
Yeah.
Riffs and Reefer, ToneX, he says.
ToneX, you think, huh? Well, sir, you may be right, you may be wrong.
Dory McMahon says, we think it sounded freaking awesome. You inspire Jeff. His words.
Oh, well, thank you.
Scott Wiley, I'm stumped. I feel like it sounds kind of EVH-like, but that's hardly a mystery. You're going to pull a mask off like a damn Scooby-Doo cartoon.
It's Old Man Withers. I shoved my guitar cable up his ass and played. And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you snooping kids. You bunch of whippersnappers.
Chris Gonzalez, if it's not the Driftwood Purple Nightmare, it has to be the Revv amp.
Yep, I tried to pick something to blur out in the thumbnail to just be kind of like, I picked something else at first and I'm like, oh, there's no way you can't blur out certain things. So I just picked a generic thing, so just to throw you guys off, so you never know.
Sorry, I'm stuck in a yawn. Indy says a lot of people love the old Mesa cabs.
Dude, they're amazing. They really are. There's a reason why the Mesa cab is a staple in the industry. It's because it's freaking awesome, you know? And it's not because it's cheap. It's not because, well, they're cheap and no, they're not cheap. They're expensive, but they're just good, you know? I mean, the 212, I prefer the 212 because it's got more punch and it's thicker sounding, where the 412 is airier sounding. It's cool, sounds great, but they're kind of airy sounding. The 212 is...
It's airier sounding?
Yeah, there's a lot of farty... No, they're great, but I just like that tight punch and response that the 212 has. We all like different stuffs.
Dean Harkness says, I'm going to guess the Helix. It's so hard to tell. So much stuff just sounds great now.
Yeah, well, it's like I said in that video I did a couple weeks ago. Everything's freaking great now, so whatever.
Oh, here it comes. JHPRS says, he does rave about that little ToneX 1 pedal. Just saying.
It's a great pedal. It really is, man. I think that pedal should be in everybody's gear list. I mean, it just should. I mean, you can take it anywhere with you. You can use it for a backup rig, or you can use it for your main rig now with the effects, like I said in that video today. It's just an amazing piece of gear. Like, why wouldn't you buy it? You know, it's freaking awesome.
Tony wants to know where Skeeter's been.
Well, Skeeter's...
Skeeter he doesn't come out when he's stressed out.
Yeah, I've been...
Fun Jarrod doesn't exist when he's stressed out.
It's been a lot of revamping things around here, and I don't do well with that, because if one thing goes wrong, I'm a sitting duck. So, and then I can't do anything. If you ever want to see me in my worst state, put me in a position where I'm stuck. And yeah, it's not pretty.
Ben Burnett, play without a mix so we can hear the guitar tone here.
Oh, I can do that. I think I did already, but I mean, I can do it again. 1 second.
Thanks for paying attention, Ben.
Yeah, where the hell? He probably had to, you know, use the potty while I was doing that. 1 second. There you go, little impromptu garbage for you.
Some garbage.
Some garbage.
Indy, what speakers in your cab? What speakers are in your cab, Jarrod?
The Mesa, the vintage 30s. Yeah, I mean, that's just my go-to.
Tom F, it's hard to guess for me with the laptop speakers tonight. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Indy, Mesa Cab. Scott Wiley, that sounds SO 5150 on its own.
Ah, okay.
Steve-O, Limelight.
Yep, I caught that. I was practicing it the other day because I haven't played it in years. And I was like, man, this song's fun. I used to play so much Rush when I was a kid. I played Limelight, I played Tom Sawyer. Played Tom Sawyer wrong, but I played it, what I thought was Tom Sawyer. Because Alex Lifeson uses a lot of weird chords. I mean, just like that whole thing with the, this whole thing right here. See, the whole, but he adds that B in there. So he always adds some quirky thing in with his chords where you're always like, yeah, I'm playing it, but there's something missing. It's the Alex Lifeson thing. He's always adding something in there that you wouldn't have thought of, you know.
Scott Wiley says, actually, that's how you know it's not a real 5150 or EVH. It's not squealing or that hum. They're so bad.
Yeah, they do have a lot of noise.
Chris Gonzalez, when it's by itself, it's the Knuckles pedal from Universal Audio.
Ah, the Knuckles pedal.
JHPRS, are you messing with the Ampero 2 or the Ampero 2 stage now that it can tone catch amps?
Dude, I totally want to check one of those out. I really do. I saw... who did I see? I think it was Leon Todd did a video with it, and Big Hairy Tones. What's his name? I should know his name. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember it right now. But yeah, he did a video on it, and it's according to both of those guys, you got to do a little tweaking with the capture after you make it, but you can get it pretty darn close. So I get it. I wouldn't mind checking one out.
Indy says, yes, maybe it's the V30s, Tony and the Heavy Wonder Birch. A lot of reviewer keeps going back to those cabs.
Yep. Everybody loves them, man.
Riffs and Reefer and some Queensryche. Yes.
Yeah, I kind of screwed that up a little. I'm trying to I haven't played it in a couple weeks.
We are caught up on the comments if you want to play. We've got about 15 minutes left.
All right, let me do some Nigit Terrors. 1 second. Yeah, had some jazz notes there. Did you like those jazz notes?
Those were the favorites.
Those are great. Yeah, a little bit of jazz. Try to incorporate some of that just for your own listening pleasure.
Where did we leave off?
I feel like I'm pulling out of my funk now.
Oh, here it is. Tony Krozik, whatever the mystery tone is, it's definitely boosted.
Oh yeah.
I hear it.
I boost everything.
Chris Gonzalez says, I think I use up my 3 tries. Someone else give it a shot. Hit number 1, no amp is powered on. Must be a pedal. Joe Stop, Nam Playa.
Nam Playa, huh?
Indy, I think I have to see if I can grab an old Mesa cab on my Latitude.
Do it, man. The Mesa cabs are freaking insane. They're some of the best cabs. They really are. The construction, the tone, the freaking punch, they're amazing.
Chris Gonzalez. Hey, Jarrod, can you boost the mids so I can get a better idea? These computer speakers don't do justice against studio speakers.
I wish I could for you, but I wish I could.
Hanover Green. Greetings, all. A metal zone into a VH4 is what I hear.
Hell yeah.
Ow.
Sweet.
I'm getting all stiff and
Yeah.
I need to...
We owe.
I know. I need
We
to
should go
do
for a
my
walk afterwards.
hokey pokey or something.
But we do hokey pokey.
Stand up and turn yourself around. That's
We
what
got
it's all
ribs.
about.
We got ribs.
Let's see. Indy and some Dynadios for studio monitors. Dynadios. I don't know.
What?
Dynadios for.
Sorry, I missed that.
There it is.
As some. I have the Cali Audios, and I'm really happy with them. But I mean, everybody likes different stuff, so get what works best for you, man.
Van Burnett. Jarrod has better command of his on-off effects than EVH. Jarrod's the master of accents.
The master of accents. Yes, I am indeed, sir. I can do any accent.
Joe Stop says, whatever it is, it's doing that thing.
It's doing that thing.
Oh. Tony Krozik, Mesa Grid Slammer today with the new Helix EVH preset to mess with us.
Oh,
Big
baby.
Mike is here.
Big Mike, what's happening?
Haven't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while, dude. Good to
Says,
see you.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Indie Oops, Dyna Audios.
Oh, Dyna Audios, yeah. I've never used those, but I've heard good things.
Hanover Green says, to quote Billy Joel, my bad, Billy Joel, they sit at the bar and put beat in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here?
Man, what are you doing here?
You rockin', man. You should be touring. JHPRS, Michael Nielsen is the big hairy profile.
Michael
guy.
Nielsen, thank you. That guy's channel is awesome. He's so good, man. That guy's songs, it reminds me of, who's that painter dude? Bob?
Huh?
The painter guy with the fluffy hair, Bob.
And now that you said it, I can't come up with it.
Why am I asking you? You never know anybody's
No,
name.
but I know who you're referring to.
Yeah.
It's the big little happy trees.
Yeah, the little happy trees guy. Someone will say it.
Fart in a
But
bucket.
but that's what Michael Nielsen reminds me of on guitar. He's like the Bob Little Happy Trees guy on guitar.
Who's
because
the happy trees guy?
all right, we'll find out here.
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross. Yes. Ding ding ding.
My freaking
Yeah.
brain.
So Michael Nielsen's the Bob Ross of guitar because like every single video he does, there's a new mix that he does, and it's all amazing. His solos, the playing, all of it is just so intricate and amazing. And it's like, well, it was just for that episode. It's just gone forever. And that's what Bob Ross did. He's like, oh, let's paint these trees. And after the episode, he probably just takes it and goes, all right, well, next, and just chucks it. Who knows what he does with it. But he just creates all these amazing songs for his channel, and he only plays them once, where I drive everyone nuts with my stupid songs. So that's just how it goes. I am working on some new ones. I saw that. That's why she scrolls Facebook while I'm playing. If you guys are wondering what's going on, she's like, oh, look, purses, shoes. a funny puppy video.
I know. What am I supposed to do? We've had this conversation so many times.
You're supposed to pretend that I'm amazing. Yeah, exactly. You're supposed to be like, oh, woo, have little heart bubbles pop over your head.
Hanover Green, thanks for the super chat.
Oh, thank you.
There's not a message. He just felt like sending you some money.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
Daryl McMillan, can't boost the mids. It's definitely a capture. Ghost of Gen X says crate G120 boosted with the Joyo OD. Just kidding.
There you go.
Chris Gonzalez, I was this close to tricking you. That comment, right?
Yeah, let me, oh, whoops.
Tom F, it's a pig nose amp with a blues driver.
You got it. That's it.
Daryl McMillan, I'm going with the ToneX one running the Mr. Scary modded Badlander.
Oh, interesting choice there, sir.
50 Shades of Bob says, hey guys.
Hey, 50 Shades of Bob.
50 Shades of Bob.
Interesting.
Yes. And then everybody knew, of course, that it was Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Riffs and Reefer laughed. Andy, Carrot and Jerry, will you do some streams from now?
Carrot and Jerry?
Is that what I said? I said that? Carrot and Jerry.
Hey, everyone, it's Carrot and Jerry.
Did I really
Yeah, you
say
really
that?
did.
Carrot and Jerry.
Carrot and Jerry. I'm like, that doesn't sound, what? Okay, something's off here.
We just did our couple name. Those are our two
Yeah, Carrot.
options. Carrot or Jerry.
It's better than Benifer.
Oh boy. Are we doing some streams from NAMM?
Yeah, so I want to get passes for us so that we can get access to the place before it opens and all the craziness starts, like Aaron Short did. And then in the morning, we can walk around and live stream and just look at stuff. And if there's people in the booth, we can interview them. And it's quiet as hell in the morning there. So our friend Aaron Short told us, he said, dude, if you ever go to NAMM again, I can't remember the name of the pass, but get that type of pass. And he said, you can go around and do all that stuff, and it's amazing. So we will definitely do that probably every morning just to have fun. We'll just grab our coffees and walk around and just look at stuff. And then people can say, hey, can you check out this booth? And if we can check it out, we will.
Vox Pathfinder says, funny, I grew up with the Alexander guy before Bob Ross, but Ross gets all the love these days.
Oh, Ross was amazing, man.
Ooh, here's a new name. Virgilio Martinez. Virgilio, is that how you say it?
Oh, that's an interesting
I've
spelling.
not seen that before. Hi, Jarrod. Oop, where'd it go? Oh, everything just
No,
went.
it's Jarrod. Thank you very much.
Right.
Come on, Jerry, get it right.
All right, Karen. Thanks for all your great content. I saw all of your videos comparing Module Rex and the Badlander. What are your thoughts on the Badlander 25 versus the Rectover 25?
Oh, thank you. Glad you enjoyed the videos. I'm trying to remember if I shot those out or not. So, okay, I think the Rectos were great in their time, you know, but as soon as I got the Badlander, the voicing of the Badlander is so much better. It's tighter, it's more articulate, and it doesn't have all that fizz and the flub, you know, that the Rectos are kind of known for. And it's a more, I don't know, sculpted type amplifier. And if you put the Mr. Scary mod in it, it'll keep up with an EVH at that point. So I would prefer the Badlander because of the voicing. It just sounds better to me, and the feel is better too. Now I know you can boost either one of them and get more out of them and stuff like that, but I'm just talking about even when I boost the dual Rex, they're a little sluggish to me because I'm spoiled with more modern amps and I just love them so much. So I would prefer the Badlander over it. And like I said, get the Mr. Scary mod for it. It makes it even better.
Woo, Radio says, perfect pronunciation.
Oh, cool.
it.
Yay, except for my name.
Yeah, I just can't pronounce our names.
Yeah, she can't pronounce our names.
I got yours. There's Joe Stop's idea is Jerry Jams. Jerry Wars from
Jerry
Scott
Wars.
Wiley. King James. Yeah.
Curious.
Flex says, I can hear a drunk person slurring. Carrot and Jerry.
Yeah. Hey everybody, this is
Okay. Let's see. Indy, then try to breathe the Zuda amp nerd a little in the back of its head. Ooh, guess what? It's 8:30.
Dude, I want to try the Zuda amp so bad. I really do. I got to reach out to them guys because it looks awesome.
Tony says you better go eat when it turns into Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, we're getting. I'm hungry, so.
Renilio says, thanks for your feedback. Do you guys think the Mr. Scary would fit in the Badlander head?
I have it fitting in my rack mount Badlander, so if it fits in that, it'll fit in the regular head easily. So I would definitely get it. Trust me, it sounds amazing in there. So I might as well reveal it now. So basically what I've been playing...
Maybe we should say hi to Robert first.
Okay.
Robert just joined us.
Oh.
Hello, Robert.
What's up, Robert?
He says, Michael Klein amp coming. Oh, that will be incredible.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
All right, you can tell him now.
Okay. So some of you guys are right in some ways, and one of you guys, I think one was right. I'm trying to remember. If I didn't get that right, I'm sorry. So I've been playing through the ToneMaster Pro all night. So, and the reason why I say some of you guys are right guessing the EVH is I'm playing the EVH Stealth model in there, so with my IRs. So that's what I'm playing through. So I think it sounds incredible. I love the update they did with it, with the with the scenes. So I used the scenes tonight. I got 4 scenes that I've been using. I used the phase lead scene really quick, but I used mainly the crunch, big crunch, and lead. But it's just an incredible, pedal. It really is. Let me see if I can get it in the camera. So, yeah, this is what I've been playing. This is it, right here. And yeah, I love this thing. In fact, if you ask me, like, as far as the look of it, it's a Cadillac. It looks beautiful. I was talking to Chad Boston about this the other day. I mean, look at that.
Yeah,
look at the graphics. I mean, they're just beautiful. And
the graphics are really good.
Yeah, and the unit itself, it's just classy looking, right? It doesn't look cheap in any way. It's got the scribble strips. It's got the light rings around the foot pedals. And I mean, it's got the encoders, with the foot switches are also encoders like the Quad Cortex. Everything's just so easy to see, and it's beautiful. It's very well made. The one thing I really hope they do with this is make it a profiler.
What boost?
Oh, I used the green, what is this? The green box. That's what I used. Yep, the green box. Just built in, So the only thing external I used on it was my impulse responses, but that's it.
Flux calls it the ToyMaster Pro.
The ToyMaster Pro.
And
yep.
in the unfortunately expensive but quality costs.
Yeah, it's a pretty pricey unit, and it's tough because it's beautiful. It looks nice. It's the Cadillac of modelers as far as the look goes. It's a tough price for some people because it's like, well, you can get a QC and it does modeling and capturing. So it's like, for a lot of people, they're like, I'll just get that, And I totally respect that decision. But if they make this thing a capture unit or profile unit, oh man, it's gonna really be a huge thing for the market because I love this thing. I think it's amazing to play, to dial in, to look at, and if they make it a capture unit, oh my God, it would be amazing. It's almost like she's a supermodel and she cooks. Wow. Like, how do you turn that down, So that's what it would make it,
All right. Well, it's 8:34.
8:34. And
Dean already said good night.
All right. Good night,
drill.
sir. Yeah, he knows the drill. Yeah, and I got some ribs upstairs waiting for me to tear into them, and I can't wait. So they've been resting this whole show. So anyways, guys, well, thanks for joining us, and thanks to everybody who's been purchasing all my capture packs on my website, tonewars.com. I really, really, really appreciate you guys very much. It means a lot to me, so thank you. And I'll have some more videos coming out this week. And hey, if we don't see you, happy Thanksgiving. Everybody enjoy your Thanksgiving holiday with your friends and family and all that. So stay home on Black Friday.
Yeah.
Don't get trampled
Jory
on.
wants to know who's cooking Thanksgiving. It'll be a combined effort.
Combined effort.
Combined effort.
Yep.
And combined enjoyment.
Exactly. Yep.
Well, you guys have a great week. Oh, you got to do your thing.
Oh, yeah. So like I always say, every day's a gift.
And thanks for spending part of your gift with us. Have a great week. Happy Thanksgiving. And we'll see you next Sunday.